Hey guys, I was gonna try to make this live, but for whatever reason, my connection on live is too weak. I don't know. I don't even feel like. Look at my cat. Wow. Anyway, I didn't feel like dealing with some of it not getting on and some of it getting on, so you don't get the full thing, the full video. But anyway. I am a fan of candles. I love candles. But what frustrates me about candles is after you burn them for a certain amount of time, sometimes it happens that there's no wick to finish off the candle. So you're left with about that much. So this white part is not from this candle. I just emptied my old wax into here because I don't like this candle too much. I'm not too fond of sugar pecans. I like the smelly flowers and that type of a smell in my house. I don't like the smell of food. So anyway, you're left with that much wax sometimes, or smaller. So what I did was I put this in the microwave for a couple of seconds, but you have to be careful if you do that because there's these little metal things at the bottom of the candle which could cause a potential problem with your microwave, a fire or something. But what you can do instead of using the microwave is boil a small thing of hot water and place the water up to about here or wherever the level of your candle is. Go a little higher than that until the candle loosens around the edges. So then you would take something sharp and loosen it around the edges, and then you could cut them into chunks like so. It doesn't even matter what size chunks they are. I mean, you can't make them too big, but as you can see, there's different sizes. So what I would do is, since this is a big chunk, I would just use this. If it was smaller like this, I would use 2 or 3, whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, what I do after I cut them into chunks is I have to bring you into another room. I use them in my wax burner, which is right here. And so this, normally some people have them so that you actually burn a candle in the lower part, which heats up the wax in the tray. But this one here is run by a light bulb that's in here. And I like the light bulb because it's more safer, especially around children. And you can leave it on all the time and it's not gonna cause any type of danger, I guess. You can use it with a clear conscience that nothing else is gonna happen. Anyway, it works so well. And you don't have to go out and spend all that crazy money on those little small wax balls that they charge so much for because they're so overpriced. And it works just as well as a candle, but only without a flame. Anyway, I hope this helps in some sort of way. If you enjoy candles, and if you enjoy candles, you probably have one of these in your home too. But if you don't, it's a good investment. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be all. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.